What's going on, Mummer fanatics, and welcome to my Mummers documentary for 2024, 365 to 432. Join me as I go behind the scenes of all the club's practices and all the other stuff for the preparation of New Year's Day. 10 clubs, 1 family, but who will be the winner? With me, your host, Mikey Cap, will show you what it's like to build a 4-minute and 30-second performance. What's going on, Mummer fans? This is Mikey Cap, and today I'm here to bring you a bonus episode of 365 to 432. I took you all on a journey throughout the 10 brigades and their hard work they have done for the past 4 months. Choreography, suits, floats, and a lot more you've seen on this awesome documentary I made. First of all, I just want to say thank you to all the 10 clubs that supported me in letting me stop by their drill and interviewing people throughout the whole entire Mummers family. This year was the most fun I had for the past 5 years in the convention center, watching the Fancy Brigade competition in the backstage of behind the scenes. And now all the brigades start all over again for coming up with a new theme and new ideas for 2025. This episode, I will be discussing all the 10 performances that you've seen and one of my favorite parts of each performance. I will be starting from last prize to first prize and have my thoughts on what the prize they got this year. So without further ado, let's get started. This year, coming in 10th prize brigade is Golden Crown, and their theme this year was the Witching Hour. Rob Ranowski came in 9th prize captain and has been the captain for 14 years now and is the longest running captain as of 2024. My favorite part about this show was when the 3 members of Golden Crown were dressed up as the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. Spielberg Jr. was one of them, and he was the honoree this year at the convention center. They definitely tried to go all out this year with using a full-size LED screen float with a pretty cool gimmick opening up with the float coming out. They technically have used a little bit of technology in the past, including last year they used projection for the first time, and they used a couple screens in 2009 and 2012. For the past couple of years, they have put on some good shows, whether it's without technology or with technology, with different twists. It is unfortunate that they came in last and 10th, but hopefully they keep building up in the future, and next year I wish them good luck for 2025. Moving on to our 9th prize brigade is the Avenuers, and their theme was the Enchanted Key Journey Through the 4 Realms, and Robert Fitzmaurice got 7th prize captain. My favorite part about this theme was when Robbie was the Nutcracker along with the Sugar Plum Fairies in the beginning of the show. I also liked the part of where the ladies did a costume changing and they used their hand props. Unfortunately, this year has been tough for them, but they managed to put on the best performance they could, and one day they hope to beat their 2nd prize show from 2023 and try to bring home the number 1. I'm looking forward to seeing what theme they do next in 2025. Coming in 8th prize brigade and 8th prize captain Claymore, and led by Captain Rocco Terzi, their theme was the greatest show in the animal kingdom. What I like about this show is the whole scenery with the bird over the top, which is hovering over the show. It had a really nice setup, and I like the finale with everybody using their ribbons. I'm Rocco on the 2 elephants. The club's tradition has been continuing with the Terzi family, and their performance has been getting better and better each year, with the last time they won was in 1987, and their prize has been up and down for years after that, with the last time getting their wood was in 2002, and the last time Rocco got wood was in 2018. As long as they keep improving themselves, they might finally get back up in the top 5. Being a small club, it's hard to compete with all the good clubs that are really good every year. Best of luck to Claymore in 2025. The club who got 7th was Satin Slipper, and led by Captain Chris Maselli, who got 10th prize captain. Their theme was Powwow, a Ritual Spirit. What I like about this show is the giant bald eagle in the finale with everybody dancing at the end. The downside for the club is them going first not only this year, but in 2011, 2019, and 2022. And it's definitely a tough position to be in. They came in 2nd prize a couple years ago in 2020, which is the best they've been in a long time. The last time they won first was way back in 1976, which is being 48 years ago since their victory. They got a decent amount of plaques over the years, and they're definitely due for that number 1. but we will wait and see what happens in 2025 and put on another good show and get another wood on the wall. This year's sixth prize club is the Jokers, and they're led by Captain David Josepho. Their theme was Legends of the West. The part I like about this show is when the guys were using the wooden buckets and dancing along with them. I also like the part of where the guys were jumping off the train and tossing each bag to one another. With them being a male club, it's definitely hard for them to compete with the Boys and Girls Club, who are very good dancers. They have won a lot of first prizes, with them being the last time they won was 2011, and the last time for them getting wood was in 2022 with third prize. David's highest prize was second in 2019, and their prize has been a little bit up and down lately, but I hope they do good for 2025. I'm hoping coming up with a good theme, it will make them stronger than ever. Coming in not fifth, but tying with fourth with another club, which we will get to after this one, is the Downtowners, with first year captain Austin Sanborn, who came in fifth as captain, and their theme was Dia de los Muertos. My favorite part about this show was when my little brother Salvatore was in a suit in the beginning of the show playing his guitar with the group, and this is his first year in an adult suit. My mom Deneen danced for the first time in DT as well this year, and I like the part where she took off her dress at one point and swung it around. I also like the black leg in the middle of the show, which was the giant bowl in the background, with the costumes. Aussie has learned a lot this year for being first year captain and has done a really good job. He absolutely hopes to bring home a number one this year, which considered as their name for their former captain who unfortunately passed away, and which is Jim Julia, and Aussie hopes to be a captain just like him down the road. I wish them good luck for another successful year in 2025 and coming up with a good theme. Moving on to the tying fourth prize with the Downtowners is the Spartans New Year's Brigade, with their fourth prize captain Pat Dio. Their theme this year was Earth, Harmony of Life. The best part about this show was all four themes came all one together, which is all one theme, which was really cool, and the costumes were really nice this year. And Pat's back piece was really cool as well, which is me, I all know that's Earth, hence the name of the theme. The club as a whole is making its debut in 2013 and has turned 11 years old this year, and it has 90% of women and they are really good dancers. With their highest prize right now is fourth in 2020, and then this year their future is definitely bright for them. They're hopefully to actually do good for the rest of the other years, and they definitely hope to improve their highest prize. I wish them good luck for 2025, and hopefully they'll come up with something really different just like they did with this one. Your third prize club is Saturn Alien, with Tom Doherty as your 2024 first prize captain. The name of their theme was Rio Rhythms, celebrating Brazilian Carnival. My favorite part about this show was when Tommy Doc was attached with those girls in those suits, and then they revealed themselves to show their good size. I also like the pineapple girls that lifted their dress up, which showed the cool gimmick of their suit. The Sats have won back-to-back in 2020 to 2022 with no parade in 21, and they have been great for the past couple of years, and I hope it continues that way. Jackie Hattie Jr. was captain for 11 years, and they have put on some good shows from 2009 to 2019, and they have got a lot of plaques during that time. I wish them good luck for 2025, and hopefully they continue on putting on some good shows just like they did a couple years ago with 2020 and 2022. Coming in second prize was Bill McIntyre Shooting Stars, with their second year captain Charlie Kapuchniak, who got third prize captain, and their theme was Voyage Beyond the Horizon. The most part I like about this theme was pretty much everything about the show, including Gino, my brother, who was actually a third native. There was also people who were dressed up as Maui from Moana, which you all know is a Disney movie that was based on. The volcano part was definitely the good part, with the smoke coming out, with all the fire gang that was floating up in the air. And then I also like finale was pretty much one of my best parts about the show, because there was at the end where Tafiti appeared and then her hair was all lit up. It was really dynamite with everybody coming out. This year's show was really awesome, and it's the best they've been in a long time, in about 10 years, and hopefully in 2025 they'll finally break the drought of losing for over like 11 years and hopefully bring back the home of the trophy, making it 19 wins. Finally, we saved the best for last. The South Philly Vikings are your 2024 defending champions, and Louis Caselli came in second prize captain. Their theme this year was called the Magic Masquerade. My favorite part about this show was with the table girls that did some really cool stuff with their props, and they looked like they were actually a table. This reminds you of the Galactic Circus year in 2019 when the girls were on the ramps as acrobats, and that was Louis' first year as captain. I also like the part with the blue fans that the girls were using in the middle of the show, and it looked like it was actually a theater, which is pretty much what the judges wanted to see this year. They now have 16 wins on their belt, and they have won back-to-back multiple times, and definitely a three-peat multiple times. And being a powerhouse club, they definitely want to go for a three-peat in 2025. They definitely have done it before, but we will have to wait and see what happens next year to see what theme they do next, and then see if they can compete that. Well, I recapped all of the 10 brigades, and they have put on some great performances this year. I just want to once again thank everybody for watching this best documentary I made so far. And now, starting early March is when all 10 brigades start to turn in their theme. I am looking forward to the future of the brigades, and I'm looking forward to also starting back again in September. 2024 was certainly the best show yet, and it will get better and better every year. This was the 26th year in the convention center. We've been in there since 1998, and before that was Broad Street. People who are younger right now have no idea what it was like to be on Broad Street back in the day, and now they have a good feeling in the convention center ever since. If we ever go back on Broad Street someday, we will definitely all have the same feeling, just like the older people who have been in the Mumbers their whole lives experienced the whole feeling. Anyway, that's all for now. So this is Mikey Cap signing out. Until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.